What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
What's up, everybody?
We got a guest in here already. We got Luke. How's it going, my brother?
What's up, man? Not much. Just having a chill night, and then again, when I get bored, I just ask like, "Hey, you want to do something?"
Yeah. Um, I ended up going to Walmart earlier, and that's why I wanted to do like a little physical media update. I went
That's why
there.
you told. That's why you texted me on that. I was
Yep.
like, "Okay, yeah, cool."
I did. I went right before a snowstorm started in my area, so it was like
Uh
went
oh.
in, got some like fried chicken for dinner, and then left and like got home right like after the blunt of it. So
Oh no,
yeah,
that's
so
bad.
we got Caleb in here. What's going on, dude?
What's up, Caleb?
All right. I guess we can start off with physical media. So since you're my guest, Luke, you can go ahead and start.
And as always, I got my haul out for January so far. I mean, so if anybody's not subscribed yet to my channel, keep an eye out. Sometime next week, I will do my entire haul because I might go out this weekend to go pick up
Okay.
some more stuff. So we'll see. But I got uh, my Hellraiser collection here. That has this one's a 2-pack of the first two movies. First one, my favorite horror film of all time. The second one, not as good, but still enjoyable. And then we have these little odd guys here, um, which I like Bloodline and Hellseeker. I adore Inferno, and Hellworld I'm not a big fan of. So,
All right, we got a question in here. Caleb asks, one film has to go Inside Out or Coco? Ooh.
if you said like which one's better, I would have told you one of them. But
Yeah. I
I'd
would
say the one
say
that has to go is Inside Out. Coco
same here actually.
is my favorite Pixar movie of all time.
Dang. That's a good choice though. Jared, howdy y'all. What's going on,
Howdy,
Jared?
Jared. All right. And next, I picked up the Silent Night, Deadly Night collection that has 3, 4, and 5. I like this little Vestron Video slipcover. And if you guys don't know Vestron Video, you guys have not lived in the 80s, obviously, or you guys don't collect VHS tapes. But, anyways, aside from that, I do like this slipcover. This slipcover is pretty nice and glossy.
Yeah, that
But
is a pretty nice slip.
I have not seen the fifth one yet, but I've watched 3 and 4. They're both terrible, but I'd rather watch the fourth film over 3 because 3 has some of the worst acting I've ever seen in my life. But 4 at least has a point, even though it's a more of
Yeah.
like a romantic thriller than an actual Silent Night, Deadly Night movie.
I have unfortunately seen all of those movies, and first one's the best. Still not very good though, in my
It's
opinion.
yeah,
Second one is awful.
but it's
Garbage Day.
but at least part 2 is fun to watch. Like
Yeah,
it's fun to watch it because
for
of how bad it is.
for most of it, because a lot of it
Especially
is just flashbacks.
Garbage Day.
Garbage Day.
Wait, hopefully you don't get cut out for this because what I have here is not a real gun. Trust me, this is not real. So I
Yeah,
hope you don't get
hopefully.
emails from this because trust me, this is not a real gun.
No, it's
So
not.
so basically, so pretend like I'm Ricky, and then you're the guy carrying out the trash. So garbage day.
I would just be laughing. I would be laughing so hard if I.
Yeah, so I got the gun. I had to do the whole thing, dude.
Okay, and basically, okay, I do agree with you. Three is really, really bad, and if you've seen four, you've technically seen five because it's basically the exact same movie.
Well, I haven't seen 5, so I mean,
Yeah,
but 4 is like a romance movie. That's what that movie is. It's not a Silent Night Deadly Night movie. It's just called Silent Night Deadly Night 4 Initiation because they just marketed that way.
yeah.
So screw you, marketing.
Marvel fan says Coco Inside Out is too entertaining. I don't know if he means Coco to leave
That one
or
kind of broke. That I honestly, if I wanted to pick between I want the one that honestly hits me in the feels a lot more, and Coco does that a lot better
Yeah,
for
and
me.
Coco has great music numbers as well. Caleb says solid. Plus,
Better,
Coco makes me
honestly.
cry too much. Oh,
I get, stop, bro. I want the ones that hit me right in the feels. That's what I said about Coco.
yeah, that is true.
It hits me in the feels. Like, and if it needs to hit me in the feels, it has to hit me hard. Like,
Yeah,
I mean hard. And that's what Coco does. That's the reason why it's my favorite Pixar movie.
I have seen Sing 2. I haven't logged
I
it on Letterboxd though because I just didn't feel like reviewing it. Honestly, it's fine.
I
There's
have it,
some.
but I actually still have not watched it yet. I've only
Oh,
gotten like halfway through, and then something happened. I was like, well, guess I'm not watching this.
that's kind of what happened with me and Judas and the Black Messiah. Still haven't finished watching that one.
But
Same question.
I have it on my list for this year. So
Ah,
I am gonna force myself to watch it.
Garbage Day.
Day. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh,
Garbage Day.
this is why we're afraid of Jared.
Again, I have to do the whole thing. If I do
Yeah.
that impression, I have to do the whole thing. But anyways, next I got Allied, starring Brad Pitt and Marion Cotillard, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Yes, it is directed by Robert Zemeckis. It's all right.
Robert
And
Zemeckis just hasn't been on a very good roll lately.
Pinocchio,
Unfortunate.
what?
The Witches, what?
I honestly really liked Welcome to Marwen. Everybody hated it, and I was like, really? I liked it.
I've heard some people say that it's actually pretty decent. I haven't
I
seen it
I,
yet though.
I liked it, honestly. It's not. It's basically if Small Soldiers was a true story, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's not like the dolls going rogue or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because because the dolls that Steve Carell takes pictures of, they come to life,
Oh, that's
and
pretty cool.
it's actually a true story. So, like,
That's interesting.
where's it? Oh, there it is. Because here it is.
Nice.
Yep. I think
Caleb
I got this
says
Blu-ray for my birth. I think I got this during my birthday.
nice. Caleb says you want to talk bad stuff from Zemeckis. Look back at Pinocchio. Can't stand it. Yeah,
We
not a
literally
good
just talked
movie.
about that
Yeah,
we literally
not
just said
not a
that.
good
Like I
one.
was just like Pinocchio, what?
Have you guys seen Grave of the Fireflies? I haven't. I've heard it's
No,
great.
I've heard it's a little. I heard it's hard to watch. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know, man. And especially since I'm not a big anime guy, that kind of adds to that factor.
I love Studio Ghibli. Like I'm
Like I
not.
do
I'm
too,
not
but it's
even
just again, I'm not like a huge anime guy. If you guys know me
right.
personally, I don't
I'm not.
watch that much anime.
I'm not huge into anime either, but I do like and appreciate anime quite a bit.
I mean,
Um,
it's something that I can respect, but I don't particularly care about, honestly.
yeah, it's not particularly for me. I'm pretty entertained by it personally, but I don't watch a ton of it because
And I
I
feel
don't
like they
sit
kind
down
of
and watch a
take
ton of
the
TV shows. So
well, and I feel like with some anime, they kind of take the explicitness a little bit too far. So
well, also think about this though um because ratings in Japan are a lot different than what they are in America. Like that I mean, I get like what you mean though. It takes like some explicit nature pretty pretty far, but um it's not it's definitely not like um too over the top for some things, I guess you can say.
but from what I've seen for a lot of it, it is honestly.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Um
I guess I might have just had like more experiences. So with that
can I
kind of
take a
stuff.
guess about which Despicable Me DVD I can see on Luke's shelf? Like which one it is?
Go ahead and guess. I mean, it's not a DVD; it is a Blu-ray, though. Take a
Okay.
wild guess there, Caleb. I'd like to see it try.
It's Rise of Gru, isn't it?
Nope. That's actually down
Oh.
at the. That's actually down towards the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't cheat. I keep them. Well, if they're part of the same franchise, then I will keep it. But they're kind of their own thing, so I put that off to the side. If it's
Marvel
something like
fan.
if it's like X or Pearl, I keep those together because they're part of
Yeah.
the same franchise.
Yeah. Uh okay, Marvel fan. I'm not a big anime fan, but the intro to Dragon Ball GT actually slaps. I haven't
I
seen
can
it.
tell I can tell you're not a big anime fan because technically you're a Marvel fan. So
Caleb says Despicable Me 3.
correct. It is Despicable Me 3.
Nice.
And yeah, I got this. I think I found this at a Goodwill actually for $4 with a slipcover, and it was actually brand new.
Nice.
So
Dang,
I did get myself a good deal, and I have the 3D version for Despicable Me 2.
that's not bad.
I'm still on the lookout for the first film though. I need to find that. Well, I did find it at one point. I think I found it at my last stop CD shop on 4K, but I passed on it because I was like, well, I don't. There's other stuff I want. So
See, there was a bunch of franchises that for some reason I just collected backwards. So I like for Despicable Me and I think Diary of a Wimpy Kid I collected backwards. So it was before Long Haul came out and before Despicable Me 3 came out. So I had Minions, Despicable Me 2, and then Despicable Me. Like got those in that order.
I guess
And
you can
then
say I'm kind of collecting them backwards,
yeah,
but
I guess I suppose, yeah.
because
Do
I got
you have the
Despicable
first
Me 2.
Minions?
No,
Okay.
I'll get it for completion's sake, but God, I don't want to put myself through that one
That is such
because
a
that
bad
is
movie.
it is it's just annoying. Like
Yeah, it is.
I don't understand why the people like these guys. They're freaking annoying. Like
I
because
mean,
seriously, go like yeah, and I'm like, shut up. I've had enough at this point.
banana.
Ba 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 da. I'm like, can you guys just stop? I don't understand your guys' love for the minions. Like Puss in Boots is better than Minions.
Oh, well,
I'll take that to my
certainly,
grave because
certainly.
because Puss in Boots at least is not annoying.
Yeah, I was actually gonna buy
All
the
that I
first.
need are the boots.
I am Puss in Boots. I laugh in the face of death.
I laugh in the face of death. Fear me if you dare.
Secret Life
Dude,
of Pets 2 was annoying. I thought it was okay. I
it's
didn't.
fine though, but at least you have Patton
Yeah,
Oswalt voicing Max.
yeah. That he was a
I
good
like
pick.
that better than
He
Louis
was a
C.
good pick.
No disrespect to Louis C.K., but Patton Oswalt was a better fit.
Well, you know the reason why Patton Oswalt was recasted for Max
Was that?
because CK apparently got into a lot of trouble over something. I'm not exactly sure what,
Oh, yeah, we don't want
but
to talk about that.
nope. All right.
But what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say about Puss in Boots?
I was going to buy the Puss in Boots 4K because it was $15 on Amazon. I missed out on the sale though.
Well, I think it's $20 on Best Buy, but I think it's only available for pickup, like around where I'm at. So
Uh
so if I do go out and I do go to Best Buy, I am gonna go pick it up because I need that on 4K. But I didn't pre-order The Last Wish though. I'm waiting for that to hit stores. So
I'm waiting for that to be announced completely because
well,
I
it
want to
says on.
pre-order it on 4K.
I think it said it's February 28th when it's available.
It's not available like for a specific date on Amazon yet. It just says like July 1st or something.
Well, they're obviously idiots because
Yeah. They
but
label that when like it's going to happen, but they don't have like a specific date
well,
yet.
I
I know that
think the disc father on Instagram said that it's released on February 28th,
okay.
the
Cuz
same day that
I know that they did that for I think the Fablemans and Wakanda Forever. And
and the
now those
Fablemans is
actually
coming
have their date.
and the Fablemans is coming out on Valentine's Day, which I should be able to receive by then. And I'm getting Wakanda Forever like probably a couple days after it comes out because my Best Buy website says it'll ship it by February 7th, which is
Are you
actually the day
getting
it's
those
released.
steelbook? Or
I'm getting the Talican Steelbook.
nice.
I like that design better, and also they announced the Steelbook for the first Black Panther, like a new Steelbook. That's also a 4K. So I was like, I'm taking that because I wanted to upgrade the first Black Panther because I'm trying to buy all the MCU movies on 4K, like
Yeah.
normal 4K, like slipcover 4K or Steelbook 4K. Doesn't matter as long as it's 4K. Like this. This is a 4K
Yeah.
and it's Steelbook.
Marvel fan, thank you. It is a good movie. And
Well,
The Last Wish is better though.
Last Wish is leaps and bounds better than the first movie, even though
But
I
it's still
really like
good.
the first film.
Yes, the first one is good. CK
I
is not a
love
good
it.
person. No, he's not.
No, I'm trying to think of a Jared.
That's
You're
a
the
great
man.
idea. Do a double
And
feature. Well,
honestly,
not
you
in the
want to know
same
something
screen, but
funny?
what?
I think it was a couple weeks ago that Fritzky and I actually pitched that idea to each other. Like I asked him to give me a call, and um, I was thinking I was planning on doing a couple of DreamWorks watch alongs since because we did the Bad Guys, and that's by DreamWorks.
Yeah.
So it could do Puss in Boots. Like obviously, I want to do both of them.
We should do
Um,
Shrek build up as well before that.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of honestly, even though I love Shrek, I kind of find the normal Shrek franchise a little overrated, if I'm being honest,
Okay. Well, I
because a
mean,
lot of people like because honestly, you want to know what's one thing that people will not stop singing down the halls like when I was in high school?
All Star.
No kidding, Sherlock. Jesus Christ,
You
that
know,
got annoying after a while.
you know a song that people used to sing a lot for no reason in my hallways?
What
Country Roads by John Denver. I have no clue what he appeals.
is that from the Shrek movies?
No, it's not. But it's just a song that everybody decided to sing for some reason. Like I don't.
That's odd.
It was that, and I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
Okay, now
For a
that
long
okay,
time.
so when I was in marching band, I was a brass player, so obviously I rode the brass bus. Um, they definitely did a lot of that. I would contribute to that actually because I love the Backstreet Boys. Um, I mean, I know my MO is mostly rock and metal, but I kind of get into a little bit of everything, to be honest with you, like female pop and also boy band pop. I can get into that sometimes. Just
Yeah,
if I need like a palate
I
cleanser or something like that.
I do too. Like I'm pretty
Like
big into
sometimes
a
I'll
lot
listen
of
to
different stuff.
cuz like I won't be afraid to admit this honestly cuz sometimes I'll listen to like Christina Aguilera or sometimes I'll listen to Backstreet Boys. Like I'm not ashamed to say that. Cuz
I don't
cuz
really listen to Christina Aguilera honestly, but I do respect
I
her.
mostly listen to
She's
her older stuff, like
yeah.
90s
I get
stuff.
that. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of her voice definitely changed when it came to the 2010s, but nothing against her.
Yeah.
Just
Um.
anyways,
All right.
I'll keep going. So,
Jared
and
says he's at 20% of Marvel movies. Is that missing or like completed collection?
I think it's probably completed collection. I can't
Okay.
even tell you how many percent of those I have. Like
I think I'm missing like 6 or 7. I could be wrong though.
I'm actually missing quite a bit of them, but for good reason though,
Kingdom
because I want to get them on 4K.
Hearts. I haven't played Kingdom Hearts. I've heard it's a
I've
good
never
game.
played it either. I've heard of the game though.
Yeah, I've heard they're good. Um, when I was in high school, nobody was really singing All Star. Oh
Well,
man.
I think it's mostly because I think it was honestly on the charter bus that I took whenever it came to marching band stuff because sometimes like whenever we were gonna watch a movie, a lot of the times we would put on Shrek, and I'm like, you guys suck, seriously. Now look,
I
I
don't
love
know though.
Shrek,
Those
but it's
first
just
those
like
first two movies are
but
bangers.
I love Shrek, but over time those films I can get burnt out on those. If I'm being honest with you, I can get burnt out.
I'm kind of ashamed to admit this, but I got Shrek on digital like last February or something like that. And I'm not joking you. I used to watch that every day on my phone for some reason. For like a week straight. I would just pull it up and then once I finished it, I just restarted it and kept watching it for just some random reason.
I can't do that. Like with Shrek, I can't do that because if I do that, I'm gonna get burned out. Like
And in the
Jackass is
morning,
something
I'm making waffles.
like. Let me stay with you. I'm making the waffles. Like, but something like Jackass, I can put on loop and not get bored. Like, cause I
Those
can't get
are
burned out on
movies that are
those.
hard to get bored to, honestly.
But sometimes with Shrek though, I can get burned out on that because of mostly because of the music. If I'm being honest with you,
Oh,
because again, that's stuff I had to go through when I was in high school. So, and I got burned out on that. So I was like, whatever.
thoughts on Jennifer Lawrence? I don't really have any like bad thoughts. I don't really know how to describe her. Her ego's really big, though. I know that.
Big ego, but she's a terrific actress. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she's pretty decent.
I mean, look at the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Like, she's always great in the Hunger Games.
Somebody commented. Hang on.
Is it in the private chat or something, or
Hey,
what's
I'm
going on?
watching your live stream. No, it was a letterbox comment. Hang on. Hey, I'm watching your live stream on YT, but I can't comment because I don't see a live chat. Maybe it's not working on my screen, but could you turn it on?
I don't know how the live chat's working for the person that just commented on one of your letterbox
Yeah,
posts.
I don't know what's going on there.
But I'll continue on right as we were going on. So
Yeah, go ahead.
and this one is to plan for what's coming up on the channel soon. Scriforum. And keep your eyes peeled. So, can I plug this really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
On Saturday, February 4th, guys, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, like always. Scream 3. We're doing Scream 3.
I'll try to be there.
But guess who's coming back though?
Is Tyler coming back?
I didn't talk to him about that because
Oh.
I think he might be a little bit busy, so I'm not gonna bother him.
Oh, do you know why he left during the first Scream watch along?
No, he didn't text me about it, and I was like, "Why did you do that, bro?" Because like
that was weird.
I get we were being weirdos, but that's what we do. That's what we do. Like,
Technical difficulties with that stream to the max, though.
We couldn't even get Jennifer to join. Like,
yeah, that was weird.
That's what I was hoping for, but she said that her internet wasn't working, and I was like, well. And then she couldn't go on for Scream 2 because she was out of town for the day. But thankfully, though, I got a replacement for her. I had a replacement for her. I got Eddie of Fans of Something. I got him to take her spot.
Oh, that's good.
Because I didn't want it just to be me, Fritzky, and Jared, honestly, and I knew you weren't gonna be there, so.
All right.
So I'm being generous on you there. I was being generous for you.
All right. Comments.
What do we got?
In junior high, everyone was singing "Let It Go." I was about to walk out from the school. I was thinking, "F this." Yeah. That song.
I think that was honestly one of the times when I was riding the bus home from tennis, people singing. Because it was out of town. It was because obviously I was in tennis for a little while when I was in middle school. They were singing "How Far I'll Go" from Moana, and I was like, "Well, really, you guys don't know real music." But this was obviously before. Yeah, it was before I got into more rock music. Obviously, it was back before I got into more rock music. I was kind of listening to random stuff, but I would avoid that song. I would avoid that song at all costs. Like I would have listened to songs like from Trolls or Suicide Squad for that matter. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Remember, Don't Look Up. Yes,
I do, and I love it.
He likes it. I don't.
Boo.
Definitely needs some Tic Tac or something because your breath stinks.
What is that quote from? I can't remember that. Shrek. My memory is so cloudy on Shrek. Like the only Shrek movie that has me fresh in my mind is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. How do you know that? You're talking to them online.
Now that was actually just him like getting confused. That was
I know. But anyways, I also got Downsizing with Matt Damon. Written and directed by Alexander Payne. If you guys don't know who Alexander Payne is, director of oh god, something's getting in my nose.
boom boom boom.
But you want to know what the difference is though?
What?
Mine has a sticker on it.
Oh, did you get that at like Dollar General or?
No, I got this at Goodwill. This was originally purchased from Dollar General because I could tell because not only did it have this on there, it was still in the plastic and it had the price sticker on it. But I still got, but it was still there was I think it was $4.95 on that, but I think I only got this for like actually $4. So I was like, that's a better deal for me.
Okay.
But I do enjoy this movie actually. I think it's an underrated comedy.
I think it's okay. I don't particularly like it that much.
I don't love it, but I think it's a lot better than people give it credit for. Like a lot of people look at it like it's this throwaway trash, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
You guys have obviously not seen worse movies that came out in 2017. I'll tell you that. Like,
yeah.
Have you not seen the Emoji Movie or the Snowman or Transformers: The Last Night? Those films were awful. Or actually,
I actually haven't seen.
Don't say it. Don't think it. The Bye Bye Man.
The Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
They should. If they do a movie called The Bye Bye Man, they have to do the Hi Hi Man. If you know
they
what
have
I mean.
to do the Smile Man. Oh wait, they already did that.
That was kind of cringy, but I can do a.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Caleb. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I had to mention it, but everybody looks at Downsizing like it's trash. There's worse movies than that. There's worse movies than Downsizing. Okay, people?
Okay.
Okay. Anyways. Shut up, Dill Hole.
Shut up, Dill Hole.
I actually watched a little bit of Beavis and Butthead the other day, actually.
Yeah. Cool.
So cool. Anyways, we get carried away with those Beavis and Butthead impressions. But,
yes.
But you know what?
Caleb.
It's for the fun because we love Beavis and Butthead. So cool.
When you talk about the Emoji Movie, it's bad. Okay. Oh, when you talk about the Emoji Movie,
it's bad.
It's bad.
I'm good. It's like,
don't watch the Emoji Movie.
That's like
it's bad.
Imagine the scene in South Park when they're caught when the boys are about to be caught smoking.
Don't watch the Emoji Movie. Drugs is bad.
Well, you better not, because let me tell you something about the Emoji Movie. Emoji Movie's bad. Good. Like that.
Yeah. I don't even remember the Emoji Movie. Good.
You're a
and
lucky
Jared
soul.
says, "Am I still doing my movie review?" Yes, I had him make a thumbnail for me for a review that's hopefully coming Saturday.
What do we got here?
Man Called Otto.
You got it, boy.
I'm gonna try. I
was gonna plan on recording a couple more reviews tonight, but I was bored, so I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I got two more reviews up last night, so
nice. Yeah,
I did Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, which is terrible. Don't ever watch it. And if you guys want a good rant, go check out that video because I melted down.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I've done a couple rants before on my channel with Ice Age, Buck Wild, and Morbius. I did rants on those movies, but I think this one might be my best rant yet because I actually did melt down a little bit.
Yes.
So yeah, go check out that video if you guys haven't already. Because,
yeah, definitely check it out.
And also, the characters in that movie are some of the most idiotic characters I've ever seen on horror films. Sorry, I had to vent that out because the characters in that movie are absolute idiots.
You're getting canceled.
Wait, Try anything you're gonna cancel, bro. That is the most abysmal line I've ever heard in my life.
You're triggering me. What movie's that from?
I don't care about that, honestly.
Bodies
Anyway,
Bodies is an overrated movie. I didn't even watch the Emoji Movie, and I'm not planning to. Good for you, Jared.
you're a
Good
lucky
for
soul
you.
because us two have had to suffer through it.
I've had to suffer through it multiple times.
Really?
Yep.
I've only seen that movie one time.
I watched it initially when it came to disc, because for some reason I bought it. And then I think I still own it. And I don't want to.
You need
I
to
don't
burn
want to
that
look
thing,
for it.
dude. You
I
you
don't
need to
want to
burn
look
that
for it.
thing.
Yes, I'm gonna burn it alongside my copy of The Last Jedi. Sorry, but not sorry.
I'm gonna knock you up.
Oh no, no. That came out weird.
I'm sorry, man. I had to do it that way because the Emoji Movie is way worse than The Last Jedi, bro.
Okay, it technically is worse. It's made a lot worse than The Last Jedi.
And plus, the dialogue in the Emoji Movie is way worse than The Last Jedi. So
Yes.
boom, you can take
Well,
you can keep my word on it.
some of it. I will say the Canto Bite stuff is
The
like some
Candlebite
of the,
stuff did not need to be in there, but
no,
that's
it
the only
is
thing I
awful.
did not like about it.
Oh no. This would be something that Mr. Beast would do one day. I can guarantee it.
I cannot subject myself to that because if I did that, somebody would have to pay me at least like $500,000.
I need to get me and my buddies to do day of watching Garfield.
Wait,
Cause
the Bill Murray one?
yep.
Oh,
Because one of them
I
absolutely
can watch that
despises that
honestly
movie.
because
I
it's not
can too.
because that's a childhood favorite of mine actually.
It was for me as well. I
And
had
like honestly, if I ever come around to buying it, I wouldn't actually be ashamed to own it because I
so
mean,
I had this one like get together with a couple of my friends a while ago, and ran out of stuff to watch, and it was like 4 in the morning, and I got extremely sick the next day too. So that was like the worst mistake I've ever made so far in my life, I think.
bad idea.
But yes, it was a terrible idea, and we ran out of stuff to watch and do. So I like had nothing else to put in besides Garfield, because that was just what was on the shelf. I was just like, yeah, let's
Like
watch
that was like the
Garfield.
only thing on the shelf.
Not really. It wasn't. It wasn't actually like the only thing on the shelf, but it was like
If
the
it
only thing that
was,
I.
I'd be like, well, then you really did not have a choice.
Yeah.
But
But
if you were like looking for something here,
yeah.
you can like just look on my shelf. I have like plenty of things.
The thing is, it was in my basement that we were at. So it's not where I actually have like my full collection. It's like some of my movies, but it's like some of the stuff that I just want to forget completely that I own, like Fantastic Four, not Fant Four Stick, not Fant Four Stick.
Okay, I was about to say. So
So
the Tim Story Fantastic Four.
yes, and then I don't remember what else is down there because I'd rather burn that entire
I
shelf.
can watch that before I rewatch Fant Four Stick.
Yes, I'm glad I don't own Fan Four Stick.
I mean, but I'll give Fant Four Stick this. The first 40 to 45 minutes are intriguing enough. But once they get their powers, that's where the film starts to take a nosedive for the worse.
Yeah. So this basically the get together basically is just Garfield is on the shelf. One of my friends hadn't seen it. The other absolutely despised the movie. So I put it in, and then he was like, "Oh no." Oh no. And then the menu pops up for the DVD copy of it, and he's like, "Oh no."
Oh, well, I thought
So
you meant something else. My bad.
we play it. We play it, and then the movie ends because it's a really short movie.
It's only like 80 minutes.
Yeah, and so same friend who despises the movie, he wakes up like an hour and a half later, and the menu's blaring. So he stayed up. He stayed up for another hour while we were all just like waking up, just just
That'd be
listening to that
like
and playing like Fortnite, I think, or something like that. So,
that'd be like that'd be like you subjecting me to watch freaking Cats or something, and I would never watch it.
yeah.
But
I
but
made
speaking of
Star Wars watch along
I
thumbnails.
did buy Knocked Up on Blu-ray.
Nice. I do
Awesome
own
comedy.
that. I haven't seen it yet though. Should I leak the script of the
Excuse me?
movie? I haven't seen
Oh,
Knocked Up. Yeah, I haven't seen Knocked Up.
bro, you're missing out, man.
I'm gonna try and do a month straight where I just watch like comedies to lighten up my personal self. That's what I'm trying to do is like every week watch a Jackass movie because it'll make me a better person in terms of my happiness. So
Well, it'll make
yeah.
you, I know, and it's a comfort. It's like comfort food for you.
Yeah, especially the fourth one.
Yeah,
I
Jackass
will
Forever.
never stop watching Forever because that
Forever.
movie is
I mean,
so good.
no pun intended. Actually,
I will watch it forever until my DVD burns.
bring it.
But
Heck,
boom!
heck yeah, brother. Oh yeah, and
No,
you're gonna
no,
be happy
Caleb,
even more with me.
do not leak the script to your movie.
Don't do that.
Don't
But
do it.
speaking, and you're gonna be happy with me again because I also have, boom, baby, Summer of
Yes,
'84,
or I'm
and
glad you loved it.
yeah, I love this movie. This okay. So if any of you guys have not seen this movie, um, I'll just give you the gist of it. Like I'll be as vague as I can. So basically, there's a group of kids that are suspecting that their next door neighbor, that is a cop, is a serial killer.
And there's a big twist.
Yeah, don't. So if you guys don't know the twist, don't look it up because otherwise you will be an idiot.
Do not do it, Caleb.
Please don't. But
Yeah.
also, I have a big recommendation for you guys. For the big this should be like a daily thing for me. Is like big recommendation of the day.
I used to do that for a
Because
little while, but then I got
do
bored
that
of doing
because that's
it.
actually one of my hidden talents is
Just being
recommend.
able to recommending.
Well, not just that,
Being able to
not just
recommend stuff.
recommending movies, but also recommending films that float under the radar for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that's what I do a lot for Milne. Like I've done that a lot for him. One recommendation, because this film does not get talked about, and it just turned 20 years old last year. Catch Me If You Can.
I'll definitely try to watch that one soon.
I thought you have seen it. I thought it was on your letterbox.
Okay. Little inside secret here. My letterbox, when I just mark something as watched, it doesn't actually mean that I have seen it. Because usually what I do is when I get it digitally in my library or own it, I just mark it as watched because I have immediate access to it.
Oh, okay.
So,
but
yeah.
yes, you need to watch Catch Me If You Can.
Also, it's because on my list, like I have my everything I own on physical media or whatever, and I like to keep my
and you have
100% watched.
And you have Catch Me If You Can, right?
I do own Catch Me If You Can. Yes. I'm pretty sure I bought it at the same time as the Terminal.
Do you know like the basic story of the movie?
Yeah, it's kind of like the true story of a dude that like committed a bunch of crimes and wasn't caught for the longest time.
He's a con artist, basically. It was a true story of an actual con artist, like that conned his way to a PhD and being a pilot. Yeah, he committed a lot of crimes, and basically Tom Hanks is trying to catch him.
He's a detective. Yeah.
Yep.
And
that movie is freaking hilarious.
Charles, what movie trailer are you most excited to see during the Super Bowl? Honestly, I'm not going to be paying too much attention to the Super Bowl. I honestly don't care
about the Super Bowl, but did they say they were going to do another Mario trailer at the Super Bowl?
I'm not sure. But
if they do though, that's the one I'm most looking forward to. Just don't give away the rest of the movie.
Yeah, don't do that. That's why I try a lot of times not to watch past the first trailer, especially if I feel that the first trailer showed too much.
What about Shazam?
Oh, yeah, they showed way too much for the Shazam trailer.
The newest one?
Yes, they really
I didn't see that because a lot of my friends are just saying, "Oh, it showed too much," and I'm like, "Nope, not watching it."
Yeah, it showed way too much.
Because the first trailer was good enough for me for what I got, and I'm hyped for the movie anyway because, like, I love the first Shazam. Like, I do. I love it.
From what I've heard, they are showing a Fast X trailer. I'm not particularly excited for it because I'm not like a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of the
No.
franchise. But I
Even
don't,
though
I
I'm
don't
not a
know.
huge fan of the franchise, I have all these freaking things.
I own the first one, and then I own 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if I find it
Even
for
though
an
most of the
okay
films in the
price, if
even
I find it
even
for an
though I
okay
like
price, I
most of the
might
movies in the franchise, that doesn't mean I'm like the big. It doesn't mean I'm a big fan of the franchise. Keep that in
yeah,
mind, because there's 2 of them in the franchise that I hate.
9 and 4.
Mm-hmm. There you go. 4 is my least favorite. I said what I
Dang.
said. So
Um,
yeah, anyone saying like, "Oh, 4's not that bad," shut up.
I
It's
have actually
horrible.
seen 1 through 6. 1's all right. 2 is well a little bit of a step down. 3, it's I mean on the same level as 2, honestly. 4, um, fine. I don't hate
4
it.
is a. I'm sorry, dude, but 4 is a pile of hot garbage.
Again, I don't think that there's
It's
like
really bad.
so far from what I've seen. I don't think there's a steaming hot pile of trash.
You'll
But
see if you'll see with Fast 9, because
yeah, but then
Fast
again,
9
I'm not
is.
I'm not super like
And
ecstatic
also,
or emotional about the franchise like,
you want to know why John Cena's in Fast 9?
because he was paid a lot of money for it.
Not just that, Vin Diesel needed his wrestler. If you guys get that inside joke. But anyways, we're not going to talk about Fast and
Okay.
Furious anymore. I
So
don't want
then
to depress myself.
well, I do want to say a couple more things though. 5, good movie. I like it.
I
It's
love
good.
5. That is my favorite of the franchise.
It's so far it's my favorite. 6 is decent. I
I love 6 as well, but
it's not
that's
my
when the franchise
favorite.
honestly was not getting so cheesy. It was still like on the surface level, like.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
but
like
7 and
it's
8, that's when it
stupid. It's
started to get a
crazy,
little
but
bit too cheesy for me.
yeah. I'm planning on watching 7 and 8 soon, but I'm not exactly sure when. Probably before 10 comes out, I'll probably watch those 2 and then Hobbs and Shaw and possibly 9 because I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max.
Well, my
Thoughts on
condolences when you get through 9.
Hotel Transylvania? It's all right.
I like the franchise. It's a good franchise for kids.
We got to wrap this up in about 20 minutes, I believe. So,
Gosh, dude, we've been rambling on a little bit too much.
yeah. So I haven't seen the first Shazam. Get on it. Get on it. I've seen 40 minutes of the first Shazam. It wasn't too bad. Okay. It gets better, honestly. It gets better as it goes along. Actually, the setup for it is really good, honestly.
But it gets
But
better as it goes along.
yes, it does.
Yeah, you electrocuted those people in the bus, and it almost made it crash. And I caught it.
Fast 9 was terrible. Just end the franchise already. Okay. The movies were good before The Rock came.
Minus the 4th film.
Was he in the 4th one?
No.
Oh, okay.
He started appearing in the franchise starting in Fast 5.
Okay.
And then obviously ended with Hobbs and Shaw. But
Well,
anyways,
we don't know if he's coming back for 10 yet, actually.
I already know he's not going to.
Well,
because him and Vin
hang
Diesel
on. I
have
think
had a
there's
bit too
something
much
howling outside my
conflicts.
house.
So let's move on.
Thought I heard something howling outside my house.
All right. But anyways,
That was weird.
let's move on.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's the most ever lost in a coin toss? Love this movie. One of my favorites of all time.
That is a solid one.
Oh crap!
Really, really good.
Yeah, I was just trying to. Here we go. And then choose life, choose a job, choose a career, you make television, choose washing machines, cars, compact disc players, and electrical tin openers. My favorite movie of all time. You guys know it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that one soon. It's
And
like $17 on Amazon though.
Well, I had a gift card, so that's the reason why I bought it.
That is true.
But I actually watched this to celebrate my 300 subscribers, like 300 subscriber count, because I mean, Jared was like, "Hey, you got to watch 300 if you get 300 subscribers." I'm like, I'd rather watch this because this is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah. Good pick. I
Yes,
honestly can't
I think
decide on what's my favorite movie of all time. I can't pick if it's Terminator 2 or if it's Fight Club or if it's Baby Driver or what. At one point it was Ratatouille, another point it was Die Hard.
I think at one point
I couldn't tell you.
at one point for me it was one point it was Rushmore from Wes Anderson,
Oh dang.
and another point it was The Usual Suspects.
That's not bad. I still need
And
to watch Usual Suspects actually.
do you know the twist though?
No. That's just a good thing.
Good.
That's
good. I'm glad you don't
is
know
a
the
good
twist. But next we got The Last Witch Hunter, the Steelbook.
thing. Did you get that one at Walmart?
Mm-hmm. 750. I got this at the 750 bin. And same thing with these next two Steelbooks. Which
I've been in the mood for a really stupid action. Actually, I got that one too.
Oh, you got that?
Would you look at that? Yeah, it's a 4K
Ken.
Steelbook as well. So
no, this is Blu-ray.
This one. Hang on. 4K, baby.
Oh, yours 4K. Is 4K. Mine's a Blu-ray.
Oh, nice.
So.
Well, not like super nice, but
it's
still
the same
good.
Steelbook, so I mean, yeah. I'm not mad about it.
The only thing I'm mad about is that this one was in really bad condition, and you can barely tell when there's dents in it before you unwrap it. So I don't know if you can see it or not through the glare, but can you see that?
Barely even.
Right there.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's another one.
Not as bad as what happened to this. Look at that.
Oh, ugh. Which one's that for?
It's for Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind.
Oh.
I got this for Christmas. I actually got this for Christmas one year, and I'm not blaming my parents because screw you, USPS. You screwed up my Steelbook.
Terminator 2 is my favorite action movie of all time and my favorite film of all time. That's a great pick.
Dun 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 dun. I love that score. Dude. I love that score. Anyways, I also got this is the last Steelbook I got. That is American Assassin.
I do own that one on 4K, but not Steelbook. If they had a Steelbook,
this is just a Blu-ray Steelbook.
Yeah. If they had the Steelbook there when I got the 4K, I probably would have just gotten the Steelbook, honestly, because it looks nicer.
But it's just a Blu-ray Steelbook, but it doesn't really matter because this Steelbook is gorgeous.
Yeah, the Steelbook is really nice, and it looks better than the 4K transfer, sadly.
You mean the 4K cover?
No, the 4K transfer of the movie. I mean, it was like $1 difference, that one, I think. Well, actually, no. That was in the 750 bin, so it was like $3 difference, but still. Like, it was a $4.
This is honestly 4K. More worth your money, so.
I mean, $4 4K, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think the cheapest 4K I've gotten was with Brawl and Subblock 99. I got that for only $1.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Like, I got it at a flea market out of all places. Like, when I found this, I was like, I have to pick it up. I've been wanting to see this movie.
I think the cheapest for me was Magnificent 7, which I got at a Goodwill. What?
The disc fell out.
Uh-oh.
But it only came with the 4K, so I mean. But thankfully, when it was on Tubi, I was able to watch it. So.
That is good.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
If you guys have not seen this movie,
actually.
If you guys have not seen this movie, you're doing yourself a disservice. Please watch this movie.
Hey Luke, guess what?
What?
I haven't seen it.
Look, man, I've actually found some other movies on Tubi as of recently, that I think you got to check out, man. Like,
all right.
So I found Running Scared with Paul Walker.
Okay, I've heard that one's decent.
Yeah, he works for the mob, and there's a shootout that happens. A cop dies, so he has to get rid of the gun, otherwise he'll be dead. But somehow, a kid next door finds the gun.
That's weird.
So he goes on the run, and so basically, what Paul Walker's doing all night is trying to chase down the gun. And there's gonna be things that happen in the movie that you're just like, where did that come from? I guarantee you. Let's see. Another one would be the Clove Hitch Killer.
Oh,
Um,
I thought that one was on like Shudder, but it's not.
no, it's on Tubi. It was originally on AMC Plus, but I found it on I looked on Google and it said it was on Tubi, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll watch it because I've heard good things.
On
And I was like,
Letterboxd, it says it's available on AMC Plus, and I have AMC Plus, which is how I have Shudder, and it's not on there.
gotcha. But yeah,
It's not on
but
there.
yeah,
But
but do you know
I
the
do need to
basic
watch it.
concept of the Clove Hitch Killer?
Not really, but I don't really want to know.
Okay,
I want to
then
go
I'm
on
not
blind.
then I'm not gonna tell you anything about it then. Hold on, I have my iPad next to me, and thank God it's actually still got some battery on it,
Dang.
so I can
Mind if I run through my stuff real quick while you do something on
Yeah,
there?
you can do that. I'll pay attention. It's just I'm looking through here to find
All
some
right.
Tubi stuff that I've been watching as of lately.
Gotcha. Okay. So first thing,
Oh.
you got Kid. Obviously, I already shut that one off. And then in terms of movies, the only other two that I've gotten recently, other than what I've shown on Luke's channel, we got The Menu. Now, boom. I was looking for Banshees of Inisherin as well.
I got.
You don't
I have
have
to do it. I have to do this. I
Cook.
don't like your food. What'd you say? I said I don't like your food, and I would like to send it back. Oh, speaking of, actually, boom.
Yes, sir.
Dude, honestly, did you see the reaction I sent you for The Menu?
I haven't watched it yet.
Dude, he actually is kind of Pugga Pillar's actually dressed up in a little bit of a chef outfit.
I saw that on the thumbnail.
Yeah, dude, but every time, even no matter how many times I'm gonna watch this movie, the mess gunshot, spoiler alert, but him and I've already seen it, so I can talk about it. But the mess gunshot with Chef Jeremy, it always catches me off guard. And no matter how many times I've watched this movie.
Yeah, that one really surprised
me. It
me.
always catches me off guard because I'm like, what?
The ending
Why would they do that?
The ending really shocked me as well.
I think another thing that shocked me was the finger cut. The finger cut.
Yeah.
When they cut off his ring finger, I was like, gah.
Yeah.
Like I know I might be sounding squeamish, but I'm not squeamish. I promise.
Dude, yeah, we watched we've both seen Terrifier 2, and I know we both kind of got a little bit squeamish, but
we did get squeamish. But I'm just saying though, because that's the thing.
Yeah, that is the movie. That is the movie that you would get squeamish to, if anything. The Menu.
But yeah,
great
The
movie.
Menu. If you guys have not seen this movie, it's on HBO Max. Do yourself a favor, watch it.
My Walmart still, for some reason, doesn't have Banshees of Inisherin. It makes me mad.
You know what, bro? Honestly, I think after we log off, I can give you my digital code for it.
Oh, sweet.
I haven't used it, so I mean, and I don't think my parents are even going to watch it, so I'm like, I'm not going to use it, so I'll give it to you.
All right, sweet, man. Thanks.
Because I mean, come on, man.
I need to get 2, but that would round out my Pet Sematary collection because I own the remake now. This one, it's flawed. It's not as good as the first one, but it's a cool little remake. I didn't hate it.
I have the 4K, and I love this slipcover. It's a nice little.
That is
finish.
a really nice slipcover. The steelbook
nice little
for
matte
it,
finish.
Though, the steelbook for it when it first came out, when the movie first came out, that's like one of my favorite steelbooks ever. But I don't.
For the remake, right?
Yeah, for the remake.
Okay, because I was about to say if it was for the original, it's a Mondo steelbook.
The Mondo steelbook is really nice as well.
Yeah, for the original as well. And I'm still gonna find I will buy the original on 4K as well, since I bought this on 4K, and I think it was like about. I want to say either $10 or $12 for this on 4K, and I got the digital code with it, but it was used, so.
Oh, okay.
I got a good deal off of this one, and I'm glad I have it because.
Oh yeah.
And you want a hot take? I prefer this one over the original, just by a small smidge. It's close. I love the original.
I don't.
But this one's close. Honestly, I love this movie.
I don't love this one. I really like the first one, the original, and I actually really like Pet Sematary too. It's a weird.
It's movie. So goofy though.
It is so weird, but I love it.
But here's another
It's a
a
good
couple
one.
other Tubi I know you've already seen Scarface, but I saw that on Tubi, so I was like, hmm.
I own it both digitally and physically. Actually, I got the digital copy that I had from Universal Movie Rewards. Pretty sure.
I got the 4K, the gold edition right here. This
Yeah,
is one of the first 4Ks I ever got, and this is the first time I ever owned Scarface physically, and
nice. I
this
have
is a
like
good way
the
to start it
gold
out because
edition.
I adore Scarface, and
I
I
have
have
the
to do the
gold
famous quote, dude.
edition on DVD, I think.
I do the same famous quote. Say hello to
Hello,
my
my
little
little
friend.
friend.
So good, man. Scarface is one of my favorites.
All right. In terms of CDs, I gotta run through these real quick. We
Oh yeah,
got
and I'm almost done with mine too.
Ride the
So
Lightning. We got For Whom the Bell Tolls.
make his
Time
fight
marches
on the
on
hill in
in
the early
the
day.
days. First
Got the chills deep
chills inside.
inside. So good, bro. YouTube, don't copyright us for that, please.
Yes, please do not. Nirvana. This is a like a little greatest hits thing. It's not like
Yeah, I've actually seen that before because I have Smells Like Teen Spirit on my phone with that, just from that album. Same thing with Come As You Are. So
that
yeah, I've
both
seen
are
that before.
bangers.
Yeah. When the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here
Here
we
we
are
are
now,
now.
entertain
Entertain
us.
us.
And that is like one of the easiest songs to play on guitar. It Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Same thing with drums, honestly. Like if you've seen Dave Grohl play it on drums, it is like seriously one of the easiest things to play.
We should do a collab one day where we're playing Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, that would be great. So this one, it's just kind of like a greatest hits thing. It's not like a real album, but it's got a lot of great ones. Only song that I know from Nirvana that isn't on this though, it's Something in the Way.
I don't know that one either. So you're not alone.
And
The
then
only ones I know the only ones I know are Smells Like Teen Spirit, Come As You Are, Lithium, and Territorial Pissings are the ones that I know.
Dumb is a good one. That's one you should learn.
I'll listen to that. But I think I just saw the one you just pulled out.
Bum, 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 bum.
I actually have that album as well. That is without a doubt.
Don't call me emo. But this
That
album's
is
a banger. Sorry.
That's probably like top 5 greatest albums of all time for me. I adore the Black Parade.
It's a great one.
They have like even with some of their non-greatest hits like House of Wolves or something like that, they're still absolute bangers.
Yes, they are. I'm just grabbing a couple more CDs that I've gotten as well.
I'll go through mine really quick. So I did get American Carnage.
I haven't seen that one yet.
I want to get this on 4K, but Best Buy has this 4K for $50, and I'm like, you guys are drunk. Black Adam. They have the 4K for this for $50.
Jeez.
And I'm not buying it for $50. So good thing I got this at Walmart whenever I found it.
All right.
One of them probably it's a close contention for most underrated film of last year for me. Amsterdam. I kind of almost love this movie, to be honest with you, because it's hard for me not to get invested with the mystery aspect of where this film goes.
Okay, hold on. Jared said, "Don't spoil the menu. You want to go in 100% blind." Okay.
Well, should have covered your ears.
Yeah. I mean, we did say spoiler alert though, so yeah, kind of.
But you and I have already seen it, so I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
I avoid trailers and TV spots. Yeah, I get that.
But here's a movie here's the one that I think you should give a second. Like, I think the reason why you didn't like it as much is because you said you were sick, bros.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, but I think I should have warned you on the sex scenes, though. I should have done that.
Yeah,
I feel kind of bad that I didn't do so, but that's a gay comedy for you.
I was definitely not expecting that those scenes.
I wasn't expecting that either, but that's what made me laugh the most, honestly. Like,
dang.
I mean, usually I don't really laugh at that kind of stuff because it kind of grosses me out a little bit, depending on like what you're looking at,
Yeah.
because if you guys ever watch Train Spotting, there are some graphic sex scenes in that movie, like
Okay,
absolutely graphic.
The thing with Fight Club is you hear stuff and you see like the direct aftermath of stuff, but you don't see like anything going on at the same time. And there's like
But
conversations going on, like I have been screwed like that since grade school.
but you want to know something funny? You want to know another movie that has actually has some sex scenes that you might feel kind of turned off on?
What?
I Love You, Philip Morris.
I haven't heard
Th-
of that. Actually, no, I have heard of that one,
this
but
movie is actually kind of like Bros, but this is a much more different story, and it's actually a true story.
hmm, that's
Believe it
weird.
or not, because
Um,
Jim Carrey's character in this movie was a real life con man. Because when he revealed to his wife one day that he was gay, he was like, "It didn't take me long to realize that being gay is really expensive, so I became a con man. Credit card fraud. I was selling bad tomatoes. Anything to make a buck."
Charles says, I hear that the menu will make you hungry for a cheeseburger.
Dude,
Um,
every time I see that clip, I'm just like, I want a cheeseburger.
okay, the thing is, when I first watched it, it might have tainted my experience just a little bit from giving it like a 5-star rating. But I didn't get hungry for a cheeseburger because I just had like a lot of Popeyes right before that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't go watching that
I'm
movie on a full stomach because that'll ruin your
I mean,
experience.
I had a lot of popcorn while watching that movie, but that was just an appetizer, to be honest with you.
Yeah. You
But
know
and
what's
by the
actually
way,
really good?
what
Theater hot dogs.
my theater doesn't have any. I think they have like pretzels. I think in my theater. I don't remember exactly, but they do have nachos though. They have nachos in my
Mm.
theater. But I get popcorn and Mike and Ike's mostly now because
My
that's how I
main thing
roll.
my main
But
thing is like a cherry Coke and then Airheads Extremes, which are
oh, I think you know
great.
my drink of choice. I always get.
No, Dr. Pepper.
Of course, it's always Dr Pepper. That's
Yeah,
my favorite
Dr.
drink.
Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pipple. Anyways, but yeah, if you guys have not seen I Love You, Philip Morris, I definitely recommend this. I mean, but be prepared. It's a little bit like Bros because it is a gay comedy. Just be prepared.
I'm
Um,
gonna run through these CDs real quick just to get this
but
out of the
I'm
way.
almost done. I'm almost done. I only got like
All
two
right,
more.
all right, go
So
ahead.
so of course I got the Banshees of Inisherin.
Love that movie so much,
I did,
dude.
and also if you guys again are still not subscribed to my channel, I did a review for this. So because it was nominated for Best Picture. It was a couple days before it was nominated for Best Picture, but I did a review on it. Please go check it out. And
Rightfully deserved for Best Picture, though.
and the last thing, I actually got this earlier this week. This is the only 4K that I've gotten so far this month. Yeah, can you believe that? That is the 4K for the Charles Bronson Death Wish. And you want to see something cool? Wait, actually, I gotta do the voice. Hey, you want to see something cool? The Puss in Boots voice. I had to do it like that.
I forgot about that scene, but I remember someone
Hey, you
randomly
want to see
posting.
something cool?
I remember someone randomly posting on YouTube, and it just popped up in my feed, and it was just that clip. It made me laugh
But
so hard for some reason.
I think somebody said last night on Zach Goler's stream that that the song "Fearless Hero" was snubbed, and I agree. That is like I don't know why like a song like that should not work for me. It's getting stuck in my head. Like
Which song is that?
it's the musical number at the beginning of the movie. Like, who
Oh,
is your favorite fearless hero? Like, dude, that
yeah.
song. Like both. I've seen that film in theaters twice,
I
and
want to go see it again, but I'm not going to.
dude, I freaking told you, bro. I told you.
Dude,
I told you it was good.
my experience too was awesome because I went to go see it on a whim with a buddy of mine, and then it was freaking great.
You can thank me for that because I'm the
Yeah,
one that like screamed from the hilltops to tell you to check it out. And then what do you know? Last night Frisky went and go checked it out, and he said he really enjoyed it. And I was like, yes.
yeah.
Like
All right, what's your last one?
but yeah, I was gonna show this really quick for the thing I did for Death Wish. That's the reason why I did the Puss in Boots. That's why I did the
Oh
Puss in
yeah,
Boots
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
check this out.
Boots and Boots.
I actually switched out the cover for this because this slip cover, like the cover that's right here on the slip cover, is actually what's underneath here.
Yeah, and
But
they do the reversible.
Kino Lorber, which is the studio that or the company that did this, gave this reversible artwork. So I was like, yeah, I didn't quite see that before, but when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I'm switching this out because I love this cover.
That is a cool one.
Yeah, it's pretty badass, honestly. And if you guys have
Yeah.
not seen Death Wish, this is the preferred version right here. Watch this one. Watch this one.
See, the thing with the 4K, I've heard that the 4K looks good, but the audio is awful.
I wasn't talking about the 4K in general. I'm talking about like the movie,
Right,
like
yeah.
the
But
movie itself. Like this version of Death Wish, more worth your time.
right, yeah, but like just mentioning the 4K itself, like the 4K disc.
Gotcha. Okay, but I'm planning on watching that 4K because I actually want to do a review on it because like my first disc review is what I want to do with Death Wish.
Not bad. Okay.
It's something that I want to do. It's not a guarantee. It's something I want to do. What
That
else
would
you
be a
got, man?
pretty cool video. All right, so CDs, and that's it for now. I will probably post about this like in another haul if I do one this month. Probably next month though. But Metallica, Kill 'Em All. This one was their debut album, and it's got some good ones. It's got like an early banger from them, Whiplash. And that's really like the only memorable one off of this album, honestly.
Doesn't that one
But
have Seek and Destroy on it?
yeah, that one's on there. The Four
That's a banger
Horsemen,
right there, bro.
the
That's a
Four
banger.
Horsemen is pretty good as well. Um, then we have two of the greatest rap albums back to back. We have "Damn" by Kendrick Lamar, one of my personal favorite albums of all time, and then another
Nice.
one. I really like the album, but there's really only like two songs off of this that like are really memorable to me, and that's "Man on the Moon" by Kid Cudi, who you guys might know from X and Intergalactic.
I think he was also in Bill and Ted Face the Music.
He was. He was.
But I remember him more in X, to be honest with you, because X is honestly a lot more memorable. Like,
Yeah.
bro, but dude, big, big, big snub for Best Actress right there. Mia Goth for Pearl. Big
Yeah.
snub.
They're
I'm
not gonna
telling you.
nominate horror movies though for some reason.
But you want to know? But you want to know something? Kathy Bates was nominated for an Oscar back in 1990, and Misery is a horror movie.
Yeah, that is true.
And well, people say that The Shape of Water is a horror film. That is not a horror movie.
No.
Like that's like like what everybody says. Oh, the movie where the chick fucks the fish. Like that's that movie. Like, and it's not deserving of Best Picture at all. I'm sorry, guys. And hi, Guillermo del Toro, if you're watching. Sorry, The Shape of Water is not that good. You set yourself up though with Pinocchio.
All right, I'm gonna show these last few off, and then we're gonna wrap this up. All right, we got one of the greatest debut albums of all time, "Facelift" by Alice in Chains.
Nice.
Awesome album. And then two Red Hot Chili Peppers albums. This is my personal favorite from them, Californication and then Stadium Arcadium.
Nice.
The first two songs in this album are like two of their best songs ever.
Nice.
And that's it.
I don't listen to very much Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I know you're like geeking out of their music as of lately, dude.
Yeah, that is.
But I don't blame you though. I don't blame you. That's awesome. But also on Instagram, my last post, I did post about Terrifier 2. Because I didn't show. I was gonna take a picture of that and show it off, because I didn't do that when I initially got it from Fritzky. But I was like, I gotta post about this movie somehow.
Yeah.
Because I know you got the DVD, but this is the better looking cover out of the. I think it's probably the best looking cover out of all the releases is the slip cover for the Blu-ray. Which, look at that. Look at this.
That is a good one.
It honestly, like when I look at Art the Clown on this cover, it makes him look like a badass.
Yeah. We
Minus
gotta
the
wrap this up though, man.
minus the horn though. But I know the reason why the horn is on the cover because that's what he did to Sienna at the costume shop.
Yeah.
He's like, and then just him standing there with those glasses. Like,
All right.
bruh, that's so freaking funny.
All right, we gotta wrap this up though.
All
So
right.
thank you everybody for joining the stream, and thank you, Luke, for joining as well and answering questions.
As always, brother.
All right. All right. See you guys next time.
Peace.